Hello, hello, and hello. I'm the S.O.C.K, aka Skinny Jeans Are for Filthy Communists. And today, we pull away from the desperation of adventures like Beasts of Burden and the chaos of Wild Hunt Volume 1. And we're going to be focusing on some crawlers who are just trying to get paid. Today, we're going to be doing a Shadowdark one-shot titled Songspire Caverns. And without further ado, well, actually, let me change you guys to the Fort Fair Hollow map before I start rapping. Bad condition is only the most basic way to describe the current state of Fort Fair Hollow. Whatever semblance of stability, structure, safety now exists as splinters in the cold mud. About a 10-day ago, frost giants ransacked the fort like it was nothing but a toy store. And I'm not sure how familiar your characters are with the fort, whether you're from here or not, but as you walk up to one of the signposts holding job listings for crawlers like yourselves, you see tons of listings nailed to the board, masses of wrinkled parchment displaying how desperate this place is for help, any help at all. At one point in the past, job listings would be taken in mere hours after being posted, sometimes minutes. But most crawlers of this town have abandoned ship, so to speak. So that leaves you all. And now I'll ask, who do we see standing at this signpost?
Oh God, I wasn't ready.
Well, my twin brothers, Hobart and Bobart, the half-orc twins, are definitely wearing skinny pantaloons. And they are one's well equipped and armored and ready to go, a strong, muscly type, and the other one looks very much orc of a faith. And he's got his crosses and his holy symbols, and very tagging along behind Bobart, the stronger, meatier of the two.
My two characters are Siegfried, which is a half-orc fighter, and Dagmar, which is a elven seer. They are both from the western settlement of Skalvin, which is like a Norse-themed area in the Seven Empires. So they are both very Viking-esque looking, braided hair, sides of their head shaved. Dagmar has like opaque black eyes, like they're filled with ink from a quill, and they're both traveling companions. Siegfried is the bodyguard of Dagmar, who is a well-respected seer of the village, who's just on a spiritual journey for Freya. That's my story.
For my two characters, you see a very regal-looking older woman, elf, and she looks at everyone around her with disdain. She's somewhere from the north. She introduces herself as Lady Uttara, which translates to north. And next to her is a kind of scruffy-looking halfling who seems to be in her employ. So you will come to find out that the halfling is a thief that Lady Uttara just employs and has around as kind of an assistant to her. And Lady Uttara thinks a lot of herself because she believes that she's of God's blood and she's a descendant of the gods, although she cannot tell you exactly which god or which of the Norse gods or what her ancestry really looks like. It's just a story that her family carries. So she carries around a mirror and looks at herself in the mirror quite a bit.
All right, well, you guys gather around the signpost for eventually lasering in on one job listing that details kobolds raiding caravans, and you get the location where you can pick up for this job at the guardhouse of Fort Fair Hollow. And to explain to the audience, yes, each of our three players here is going to be playing two characters because this is going to be a little bit of a gauntlet, so to speak. So this is my first dungeon crawl, just to say it above table. So we're going to see how this goes down if I TPK. But yeah, unless you guys are saying anything to each other, You guys make your way to the guardhouse.
And just to be clear, he said it. He's TPKing. We're not TPKing. It's not our choice.
Yep, this is true. You're at the will of the gods right now, aka me. But yeah, you guys make your way to the guardhouse, the cold wind wafting over your faces. And as you're walking, you pass the devastation of two former hotspots in the fort. To your left, you see some of the remaining crawlers who live here staring sadly at what used to be their favorite drinking spot, known as the Rusty Lantern Inn. The walls are cracked and the whole roof is missing. And a couple of drunkards are quote-unquote helping the guards clean up the rubble, but really you see they're just scrounging for any leftover alcohol. One guy pulls his crying friend out of the wreckage as the friend is like, "Just one drop of mead is all I ask. By the 9, they took every last barrel." Despairing at the ransacked inns throughout this entire fort. It's not even just this one, it's every single one. But to your right, you see a man who's clearly a blacksmith, as evidenced by the permanent soot that stains his skin and hair. He's shuffling through what used to be the smithy of this town, blacksmith building. A couple guards try to help him, but he's so grief-stricken that you see he just shoos them away with like tears in his eyes. And, you guys pass by him as the blacksmith just stares at the remains of a place he spent more time inside of than he'll spend anywhere else in his entire life. What are your characters thinking about as you look out at all this destruction?
Being from a Norse settlement, my two characters are probably somewhat familiar with quarrels with frost giants specifically, since we are the human-sized Vikings while they are the much larger, much more dangerous-sized Vikings. So we kind of gather with it snowing. We probably see the massive footprints around the buildings, and we see the type of destruction, noticing that really the only places that were ransacked seem to be the inns and the smithies. This looks like signs of frost giant activity, which means this place is in grave danger.
Lady Utara is scared. She's not seen anything like this before in her privileged life. This kind of devastation is something she knows exists and hears about, but she came to visit her sister in this town where she comes in Fort Fair Hollow, where she comes to all the time, and it is confronted by this, the gritty devastation that happens to everyday folk. Whereas Churi, who lives on the streets and all, just looks around her and she goes, oh my God, this is terrible. We got to do something. She's just stymied by all of it. That's the two.
I think for my two half-orc twins, Hobart probably has a false front, and he just doesn't comprehend the magnitude or the danger, and he just kind of thinks to himself, this isn't any worse than it's out there in the ruination, but he doesn't really understand the imminent danger that he's in. He just thinks he can face it, whereas Hobart, the priest of Madeira, has probably been constantly like citing chants over and over to him and going over the scriptures and blessing himself, blessing everybody around there, and is definitely like fearful of this devastation and knowing that they've been out traveling for a while, that they didn't see anything like this in civilized towns. He was a little more worried and constantly praying to himself.
All right. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just adjusting some things. I'll adjust it in a second once I get you guys to the dungeon. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would imagine we don't have much time to RP, so I was thinking,
yeah,
probably won't interact with the guards or anybody else, really.
Yeah, I think I'll say, well, this place doesn't seem like a settled, like safe place. Let's get a job and get out.
Yeah.
it's definitely relatable. As you guys approach the guardhouse, you see a man dressed in priestly robes of Saint Taragnus standing in front of the guardhouse as he's just hurriedly writing in a book. He's just like,
I'm gonna have to add 2 more gold pieces. We have to recalculate that. We're gonna need to send another caravan for the. Oh, it's gonna take a long time to catalog.
He just has his nose in the book, that sort of thing, as you guys are walking up, basically.
I walk up to him, I accept the quest, and I skip all his dialogue.
He starts speaking, but you press the A button, and he just goes to the end of what he has to. But no, he eventually sees you guys, kind of startles a little bit. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, he sees you guys, and he's just like,
Greetings, Saint Aragnes, bless you all. Are you all here about the job listing I posted?
Yes, can you afford to pay us?
Yes, quite. I'm one of the scribes of this town.
he's like a lanky guy with like short, scraggly blonde hair and like a hunched posture, that sort of thing.
He must be in desperate needs, and this town looks desperate itself. Would you pay us half now?
Well, the payments, so to speak. Of course, any accommodations can be made after your job, but you, as it says in the listing, you may keep whatever loot that you find within wherever the Kobolds are stationed. To explain, sorry, I'm a bit flustered. I don't have much in the way of substantial information to give you all, but a trade route leads northwest from here, you see, and we use it to move financial supplies, gold, other things of the sort, and my father was actually the one to establish it. But anyways, it's one of the only consistent routes we have. And are you all familiar with kobolds?
I'll toss them with a few.
Oh, not at all. Vile creatures.
Yes,
I
sir.
can't say I am.
Well, yes, the dastardly creatures, draconic in nature. Lately, bands of them have raided each caravan we moved through the trade route, not stealing any food or people, but just gold, gems, valuables, things like that. The raiding's not unusual for them, but they've been much more motivated than what's typical. Kobolds usually run off at the first sign of death, but guards reported them running through spears just for a single coin. Some of them had symbols on them, a 5-headed dragon. I'm just an acolyte of St. Aragnes, but even I can tell it's not a hydra, it's some sort of religious iconography. Anyways, the scouts we've sent haven't returned. I think that the Kobolds are answering to some leader. And so your assignment is very simple. Duke Cedric wants every one of those beasts slain. Find out who, or what it is they're answering to. And you can keep whatever spoils that is within their lair, so to speak.
Siegfried just walks up and he says,
Which way are we going?
Northwest, as I said. It appears they've spotted our trade routes in that direction, so it's easy to guess that they reside somewhere near there. I will say that there are ruined spires in a mountainous region right next to the road. Bestial roars have been heard from there. I would probably start there if I were you.
And how many days travel, or?
Less than a day. You should be there in a couple hours.
Okay. You mentioned a relic, a dragon relic, you said?
Well, no, they have symbols scratched onto their bodies. 5-headed dragon.
Ah.
I'm not sure.
My priest
I
know
definitely don't know what this is.
Would my priest know anything about a cult like that?
Yeah, I would say so, considering this is like one of the big evil deities and everything. This is a 5-headed dragon related to kobolds is 100% Tiamat. Tiamat is the goddess of evil dragons, chromatic dragons specifically, but she is known to have 5 dragon heads for each color of dragon, and she is a vile god, to say the least.
Hey. Found the dragon cult here in the ruination of the Shadowdark.
Shadowdark.
Then let us cut off the head of this dragon.
Yeah, I definitely want some of that spoils.
Well, I don't know what's happening here, but I'm here to look for my sister. And if the kobolds can give me any answer, I certainly would like that. I'll join you.
Well, thank you very much. You may all head out whenever you wish.
And as he's speaking, you see a guard walks up and is like, shit, I forgot his name immediately. Hold up 1 second.
The classic GM trope.
I got too many names for NPCs in my head. I'm not gonna remember every single. Towson, that's his name. Towson rolled. A guard walks up to Towson and kind of interrupts you guys' conversation. Is like, "Oh, Towson, I broke my spear. I grabbed another one from the armory." And Towson is just like,
I told you already, you need to fill out a form for that. That's going to take me another night of...
And the guard kind of like squares up to him and is just like, "I broke it. I grabbed another one. Now write it down in your paper and shut up." And he like turns and walks away. Towson just kind of slumps his shoulders. Just like,
That's going to be another night of paperwork.
This place is very strange. Not like where we come from. Let us go then.
Saint Tyragnis bless you all. I have paperwork to do, so report back to me if you wish when you get back to the fort. But good luck.
And just to be clear, I report to no one, except, of course, the gods to whom whose blood courses through my veins. But yes, I'll come talk to you when I get back.
Okay.
he gives you a little bit of a bow and walks off. He drops like a couple of papers that he has in his hands, and a couple guards laugh at him and stuff.
Before we leave, how much would it... Well, this might actually be hard to come by. Like a flask of like water or something. It's for one of my spells.
You can have a flask of water, yeah. It's not going to be a thing.
One copper or something, or like a vial of water.
I mean, I guess just one copper for like a vial of water. It's not going to take up any gear slots though.
For sure. Okay. Well, actually, in that case, I'm going to buy like how much would they stack up to in a single inventory slot, would you say?
I would say 3, just like rations.
That's fine, yeah.
And it just occurred to me that Lady Utara, she's very uppity and probably of some kind of noble origin. She probably wouldn't go on this quest ordinarily. So it has. So I think the best way to go about it is to say that her sister disappeared, and they think the kobolds might have her, so that's why she's joining the group.
Yeah, she might have been one of the guards that was like a part of the caravan that's to move along the trade route, and they took her, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the biting cold kind of whips across you guys as you're walking. As you're walking, you see there's a kid in an alleyway that's like trying to heave this like wheelbarrow and stuff, where there's like a tarp over it and everything. And he he sees you guys and runs over, and he's like,
Excuse me. Could you all help me move this, please? I just my grandma's not able to walk very well, so I'm just trying to move this over to my house so I can be able to move her across the city.
We do not have time, young man. We must be going.
Hobart will volunteer Bobart. And the Bobart's like, "What? I'm not going to do that." But he'll begrudgingly help.
This thing is heavy. Sorry, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Oh, similarly, Lady Utara will wave her hand and go like, "Churi, you can help them." And she waves. She fans herself. That's if she waits.
Yeah, so I think it was Hobart that went to help. Yeah, you're trying to lift up this wheelbarrow, and it feels like there's like nothing but pure steel in here. That's where it's covered over with the tarp, this wheelbarrow, but it's like very hard to lift. And as you're trying to like heave and everything, you feel a pointy like object be like pressed against your neck, as he, you guys see, he like this kid takes out a dagger and is like, drop all the valuables you have, just gold, food, just drop it on the ground and I'll let you walk out of here. Don't try anything. I've done this before. I've killed people.
Oh, son, you're going down a world of hurt here. Put it down before you get hurt.
I'm serious.
I would have my half orc would walk up laughing and just kind of slowly start drawing his large warning star, and he says,
So you want to fight then, is it?
If you don't back up, I'm gonna kill your friend here. So if you care about him, you drop your stuff too. Drop food, gold, whatever you have. He's like shaking right now as he's holding this knife to Hobart's neck.
I would say
We're not friends. That's the first mistake.
Without anything, Lady Utara waves her hands and puts this kid to sleep.
Yeah, Lady Utara, you cast the sleep spell, and the knife, the dagger clatters out of his hand as he falls on the ground.
Oh, these people.
You see he looks very malnourished, that sort of deal, and is like covered in dirt and everything.
She walks over, kicks him a little with her toe, and goes like, "Oh, get that knife away from him."
if it's just a free dagger, Siegfried will take it.
All right, yeah, you take the dagger. You can add that to your inventory.
Oh, I like the little guy.
He picks it up and he goes,
It's not even worth taking.
and he tosses it because he actually has no room.
A fighter with no inventory slots, no gear slots.
He's got all of his gear slots filled up with stuff.
What does this world come to?
Cool.
Fighter can't haul things.
So you guys just
I only
walking
haul
off.
what I need to kill.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So yeah, no, you leave him. This is like one of the many desperate souls that live out in the Shadowdark. So you guys leave him in the alleyway, and you make your way. Kind of a quick time lapse. Nothing really notable happens as you guys are trudging through the windy, snowy area as you head towards the northwestern area where the kobolds were reported to be seen. Eventually, you get to the road, and you do notice it is still like snowing, but you can tell there's like little indents that lead up to a like mountainous sort of area. It's not like a full Mount Everest sort of deal, but it very much is like a large ridge type thing. So you guys make your way up the mountain, and I'm going to ask for a con check from each of you. So it's 6 characters total, just 3 successes. You make it there before nightfall. On 3 failures, it takes you a long time to get there.
Well, needless to say, Lady Utara not just failed, but critically failed.
That actually makes sense for sure.
Oof. Fail and critically failed. Get those ones out of the way.
Not looking so good.
Yeah.
My second roll is at a -2, so that's actually 14.
Yeah, so only 2 of you guys succeed. Curie, the hired thief, hired by Lady Utara, and then I don't know which of your characters succeed, Anthony, but yeah,
Siegfried, surprisingly, and he has a -2 to his con.
Siegfried, the fighter, succeeds. So yeah, it definitely makes sense for somebody like Lady Utara, especially like noblewoman type of deal. This is a hellish trudge to, walk up this mountainous sort of area. There's like snow falling from the trees and everything, so you have to dodge that, but you're just walking uphill, and it's just cold wind is biting against your skin, that sort of deal, where it like makes your face numb, that sort of thing. But you get up. By the time you get up to the top of this area where the spires are, these like ruined spires you can see in the distance, it does get to pretty much nightfall at this point, where the sun goes down. What I mean. And I won't take up too much time. I'll let you guys decide if any of your characters are nature oriented, but if you think your characters are nature oriented, you can make a little quick wisdom check to see something real quick.
Siegfried's a scout, so he does kind of have...
Make yours with advantage then, because I usually try to add backgrounds into stuff.
God, is there an advantage roll button? I'll just roll 2. Wisdom.
Yeah.
You
That's
mentioned
the first one.
You mentioned seeing spires in the distance, but I see the Fort Fair Hollow map. Am I supposed
I haven't
to
changed the I haven't changed the map yet. I'm about to
Okay,
do that in a
okay.
second.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20. With a nat 20, you notice as this the sunset, falls over the horizon and everything. You're able to see that it's long since like frozen and dried, but you notice scratch marks and what you can tell are like feces like scraped onto a nearby tree, and you see it's like on a couple ones nearby that forms like not a wall, but like it's in the shape of like lined up next to each other, that sort of thing. So like whatever did this is marking its territory, and with a nat 20 you know this to be troll markings for like marking its territory.
Troll scout.
We have trolls in the area.
Put on sneak mode.
Keep an eye out.
Let me see something right quick.
It's still daytime. You said it was a few hours.
No, by the time you guys get to the top of this, it is dark outside. I wouldn't say it's like full nighttime. It's probably like 6:30, 7 p.m. But by this point, it's like dark outside.
Even more vile creatures. We need to light some fire and ward them off.
Yeah, I don't know if we can find this place in the dark here, so should be camping.
You could camp, or you could just light a torch if you want. That's up to your characters.
I mean, torchlight's going to really help us find clues to this.
I mean, you know the direction that you're heading. It's more so just about like the reason why it took so long is because you're trudging up, and then your characters are heaving, so you have to take breaks all the time and everything. That's what just slowed you guys down, essentially.
I'm gonna say Siegfried will light a torch because he has a free hand.
Oh wait, I just realized. Let me drop you guys' tokens down real quick.
And Churi will sneak within the recesses of the torchlight, of Sigrid's torchlight, to make sure that there's nothing up ahead that might surprise them. She's a thief, so she has sneaking abilities.
But you wanted to scout ahead?
Just about 20 feet ahead.
All right. Well,
in the light, yeah.
Yeah, so you can drop you guys as tokens on the map, so you can move however you would do. So if Curie's scouting ahead, you know the general direction. Who lighted the torch? Was it Siegfried?
Siegfried.
Let me.
Do you have a torch tracker on here?
I can light a torch too. We need more area to look around.
I'll start a timer.
Yeah, just start a timer for it. I don't think there's not one for like
59 minutes remaining.
Technically, when you light torches in OG Shadowdark, it's supposed to be the GM keeps track of it, and you're supposed to randomly make it, like you're supposed to like roll 2d6s or something, and it takes off that many minutes. So like you never know exactly how many minutes a torch is for, but
surprise!
We don't have to.
The torch is burned out.
Yeah. We don't have to do all that.
You said who's holding the torch between Hobart and Bobert? I know Siegfried is.
Hobart, are you okay with a shield and a sword and a shield and a torch? I mean, like if I put it in if I have a weapon, a shield, and a torch in my.
Yeah, I would just say probably like the sort of thing where if you get hit, then I'm probably gonna like make a luck roll to see if it like puts the torch out, that sort of thing, because you're trying to like hold a torch in the same thing as your shield hand. So
even though I think of my torch as a precious thing, you're still gonna attack it.
So Bobert has a torch, right?
No, Bobert's the two-handed fighter. It's Hobart the priest.
Hobart, okay. I'm gonna get this down by the end of the session. Who's who?
It's not worth it. They'll both be dead.
All right, but Curie, as Curie is sneaking forwards, you pass by essentially where you guys see the ruins of a spire. It's known as the Songspire ruins, but it's a famous ruined spire section that's near a mountainous region. It's said to have fallen on top of this mountainous area long ago, so there's a whole bunch of rubble you're passing. But eventually you get to a staircase, a snow-covered staircase, and you see it is covered in blood, and you look down immediately and see the corpse of a kobold, but it's like mangled. Its chest is like torn open with like deep gash marks and everything. There's like, bite chunks taken out of it, that sort of thing, and it's just lying limply on the bottom of the staircase. I'll say you hear, just because you're a thief, I won't make you roll for it. You hear the sounds of like crunching and flesh tearing way up top. For reference, this staircase goes up like 60 feet, that sort of deal.
We cover the torches and avoid this area and keep looking for the dungeon, or do you think this is the entrance?
Do we see that light coming from the doorways?
There's a dim glow. It's like 60 feet up, so you can't really see it, but you know that there's light on the top of that area. But you have
that's
to, like, walk
above
up
us.
to the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's sneak mode engaged.
Should we put the torches out?
I think so. Disadvantage.
We're gonna fall off the steps because it's dark.
Dying in the darkness is the same as dying in the light.
All right.
Can we cover our torches so they're just kind of shining around a small area? Like just
you would probably have to. So I think the way I'll rule this is that you will have to put it out. If you relight it, it'll essentially just have a halved time.
Sure.
But yeah, that is the function of like hooded lanterns are specifically why people carry hooded lanterns, to be able to cover your light.
Yeah.
That's the one downside. But yeah, so you cover...
Siegfried seems ready. He seems like...
I think putting the torch out is a bad idea. If you're scared, I'll walk up the stairs.
I'm not scared. You're scared. No, sorry, no.
For what it's worth, Lady Utara has a lantern and oil.
That's good.
All right, I guess Siegfried he'll start walking with Bobert towards the staircase. He sees the kobold corpse.
Go down, Boobert.
Boobert. He kicks the corpse off so it rolls off the staircase, and then he steps where the corpse was, and then he starts walking up the stairs.
Are you being loud about this?
He's not necessarily trying to be quiet, but he's not like purposefully being obtusely loud.
Right.
I'm in chainmail, and
he's
not.
Yeah, he's in chainmail also, so he's kind of just.
I'm just going to make a quick roll here to see if...
I will volunteer the info that I have my crossbow loaded.
Nothing happens.
Before that happens, Shuri examines the corpse and just does it a quick once over, like sees if there's anything she can find on it.
Your character is... Kiri's a halfling, right?
Yes.
So you find leather armor on the corpse of the kobold. It's like very... torn up and stuff, but it's leather and then a spear.
Okay, cool.
Maybe he might have... No, he wouldn't have any gold pieces.
And we hear the crunching and the grinding coming from above us.
Yeah, as you're walking up the stairs, you see more and more blood is coating these snow-covered stairs, and the sound of like crunching and it almost sounds like flesh tearing. It gets like louder as you walk higher up the stairs.
It's an illusion. Just disbelieve.
I'm ready to kill.
It may or may not be an illusion, but we'll see.
Siegfried looks to Dagmar, and Dagmar says, "Don't get yourself killed. I need somebody to protect me." And he says,
"Don't worry, boss. I never die."
And then he starts ascending the staircase.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
It's going to be like shoulder to shoulder trying to muscle.
The orc dick measuring contest.
Orc pissing going on right now.
Just for like expediency's sake, just for quickness and everything. you guys just tell me when you're being stealthy, and then you can make your stealth check. But I just so I'm not asking every 5 seconds. Are you being
Yeah.
stealthy? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really not. He's just walking up. He's like got his weapon out.
Yeah, and Churi will walk ahead and try to be stealthy as the thief. And
Okay.
she will at least go up here to see if she can get anything.
Yeah, you see, you almost have to kind of dodge out of the way as a heavy gust of wind blows. You get to the top of the steps, and you see the most amount of blood at the top of the stairwell, and the corpse of a kobold, missing its head and missing its arm and like one leg. It rolls over down the stairs and it like rolls past you and falls off the staircase.
Can I tell what killed it?
Well, you did see a troll markings, or Siegfried did notice troll markings in like this area.
Okay, so it's consistent with that.
Yeah, the claw marks are huge for sure. I mean, it is a kobold, but it's like way bigger than like a sword or something like that.
Could be a polar bear. We've heard about these in this area.
But yeah, so
We
I'll
can
say-
enter. Do you want us to enter like an initiative here? Just to go one by one, or do you
yeah,
want
I
us to
mean-
just keep walking up
I
the
mean, it
stairs?
is 6 people,
essentially?
so I don't want to just like I don't want to take things up with a turn order, that sort of deal.
Right.
Right.
Well, in that case, I guess Siegfried and Bobbert are going to ascend to the top of the staircase where the kobold corpse was, with the torches out.
Step through, frozen blood kind of crunches underneath your boots as you walk up.
And Siegfried is just sneering with his tusks are kind of out as Dagmar is just kind of watching from below. He's just observing, I guess. And then
You see the faint outline, Siegfried, as you walk forwards. You see the faint outline of a curled up human, like frozen corpse that's laying down on the ground. And you see there's like it's like clutching a parchment to his chest.
where at? Or is it like right in front of me?
Looks like it's holding something.
Well, Churi, go check out that parchment. Looks important.
And so, of course, the thief will try to go stealthily to check out the parchment.
I was hired to lead, not to read.
Curie, as you sneak forwards to pick up the parchment, the sound of like flesh tearing and bones crunching gets even louder as you hear it down. I'll like ping where you hear the area where there's like a dim torch in this like cavernous sort of area. So essentially what happens, it looks like, is that like the spire, whatever this used to be, Great Spire, the top half of it essentially like fell off and there's like rubble strewn about the mountainous area, but this was like the entrance at one point. But you see there's like a hunched figure crunching and like tearing into something, but you take the parchment and everything from this frozen corpse on the ground in front of you, and
Maybe it's a spell scroll of fireball.
Shoot it in the back, Carrie. Shoot it in the back.
I rush back to the group and share the parchment with them and tell them what I see.
Are you reading it, or are you just like putting it in your bag, that sort of thing?
I'm not sure if Churi knows how to read, so she'll pass it to Lady Utara, who, of course, in her voice of reaping with self-importance, will read it.
All right. You see, it's it has like, you know, that gold ink like embroidery that some people put on like papers and everything, like fancy notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that sort of thing. As you open it up, it's very much like kind of like dried, and like you have to like be careful with it to make sure it doesn't crack and break. But you see, it's a note, and it says, "Asmichi, my friend, I hope this message finds you well. Although your kind cannot suffer illness, I hope the rot of this world shan't sicken your heart. I have failed. In my pursuit of remembering those forgotten, I too will suffer the same fate. My Order of the White Feather, my son, and the world at large will forget my name and all I have built. I wish only for you to know that the songs of history we gather will sing in my soul forevermore, no matter what form I take. I wish to sing with you one last time, but I'd never risk your safety, nor the safety of our life's work. So I send the only ally I have left to deliver this. Farewell, my friend, and forgive me.
Dagmar says, I'm unsure what this means. Perhaps this is a lair of some sort to some powerful thing.
I think at this... Sorry, go ahead.
We don't have all the clues yet. Maybe we'll save this for somebody who knows more about this. Hobart's going to change his name to Hobart and check the Kobolds words.
I think that rolled off the.
Yeah, it did roll off the staircase. Yeah, it did roll off the staircase. Yeah, it didn't have anything other than like leather armor and a spear, just like the other one though.
Free spear.
But yeah, at this point, Kiri's the only one that was being stealthy about this. So you guys do hear heavy, sort of like footsteps as there's like a sound of like not alarm, but a sound of like noticing something's presence as it's like, oof. And you guys just hear oof, oof, as something is walking towards the entrance.
Siegfried immediately kind of steps out here with the torch, and he's kind of getting ready as he hears something approaching.
Oh boy! All right.
Hobart's gonna take a flanking position here.
Lady Utara will try to take a flanking position, but really what she's doing is hiding in the dark and leaving Yuri out there, who's going to stealthily hide under hide under that little ledge.
I need to get paid. I'm ready for a fight.
All right. I guess with that being said, I'm gonna.
It's fun to play orcs because I don't usually play orcs, so I like to play a foolhardy orc.
Indeed.
It's a good voice.
I'm ready to die for Freya and Loki.
I like playing spiritual and wizardly orcs, half orcs.
Siegfried, as you stand there bravely, just ready for combat, you more than get your wish as you see walking out, kind of having to duck down underneath the entrance, duck his head down.
Oh yeah.
You see a hulking troll with pale blue skin, white sort of like scraggly hair, almost like a lion's mane around it and everything, around its head and neck. And you see in one hand it has the mangled corpse of a kobold, which it's like watching somebody eat a bag of chips. It just like casually brings it up to its mouth and like tears out chunks of its throat and everything as it bites into it, and it holds the head of another kobold in its other hand. As it looks at you, you immediately see its eyes fill with rage as it roars at you, and it kind of like makes the ground shake a little bit from how bassy this roar
is.
Yeah.
Siegfried's eyes go wide, and then he maybe looks a little bit nervous, but then he just releases all the tension by just he just shouts back at it with his
man,
star out and
all
the
right,
torch.
So I'm gonna need a D6 from whoever wants to roll initiative here.
I guess I can roll it since I'm out in the open.
I got a 1, so all you have to do is beat a 1.
Got it.
5.
Agreed.
Okay, I'm sure we'll win this. Surely it'll be fine.
I'll say with that nat 20 check you got earlier for that like nature sort of thing, this this isn't just a regular troll. This is a frost troll. They are much more dangerous than regular trolls. So yeah, it's top of initiative, you guys.
Do I know that they're weak to the same thing a traditional troll is weak to?
I will reward nat 20s. They are not weak to the same thing trolls are.
Okay,
You
that's
can
a
usually
problem.
put out a troll's regeneration with fire or acid, that sort of thing. Fire doesn't work
Mhm.
on frost trolls.
Okay. It's not following Pokemon logic, so I'm not sure what this thing would be weak to.
What about
Uh,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
You would think fire
um,
and frost, right?
yeah. What
Do
if
you
it's
share that
what
with
if it's
us?
frost that it's weak to in a weird like it's a
Mix it up.
creature that's weak to its own element. Uh I guess Dagmar is
Let
going
Hobart should probably go first. He's got a spell that can help you. Um, I don't know how powerful you are, but Hobart will
he's
call upon his god
he's
and make you more powerful.
okay.
Here's my casting roll plus 3. 16. I give you I go over and I give you holy weapon.
Oh, so that
That's
gives me a
one.
+1 to attack and damage, or is it just attacks?
I'm reading.
Also, let me know if the
What?
music's too loud, by the way.
He'll
Seems
come
good
back
to
over
me.
here.
Okay.
I'm reading, but
I think holy weapon, cleansing weapon is the one that gives you more damage, I think.
Holy
I know
weapon
it should
makes
be
your it makes
should be
your
+1 to both, because I cast that spell
I
all
think
the
it's
time.
+1 to attack and damage rolls, and it makes your weapon magical.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Siegfried's his morning star. It's like a giant, like two-handed morning star with a large, like metal ball with spikes on the end of it, like a cannonball sized, like metal ball. Dagmar sees Hobart do that, and he runs up and he says, "With the rage of Odin, you shall kill." And he's going to attempt to evoke rage on Siegfried. And Siegfried's gonna get absolutely obliterated, I feel like.
This is a hefty
Uh,
this is a hefty fight for sure.
1d20 plus 0. I don't have a plus to this, so I have to get
Say above
an
table.
11. Okay. So I have a +1 to attacks and damage, and I also do +1d4 damage, and I have advantage on attack rolls for
Boy.
for 1d4 rounds. Uh,
should delay until the third round.
Okay, so for one round, I get an extra damage die and have an advantage, and even though the DM is telling us everything of like we shouldn't fight this, I'm going to still be bold and brash and attempt to fight this
Oh no,
creature.
I'm being a nice DM by saying running is always an option, but you always could say fuck it, we ball. You know what I mean?
We don't see any other ways to get in other than like
I mean,
that
it's
way
standing
that
in
it came
front of the
out of,
entrance.
right?
So
Yeah.
it's not like
So
it's one doorway. It's like this entire area you see. There's like essentially three doorways, so to speak. It's just standing in the middle one right now.
I see. Well, Siegfried is going to. He sees the other two half orcs in the party. He's going to just charge up and attempt to make an attack roll here. I should have a +4 to hit. Let's see.
You really did need that holy weapon.
I have advantage because I have rage. 22 total.
22
to hit.
definitely hits.
And then I'm going to deal. He's got the torch in one hand. He really shouldn't hold the torch during this, but he's going to have to in this instance. So he's going to deal /1d. /R 1d6 +3. And then he also does 1d4 on top of that. So
Nice.
10 damage, or no, 9 damage on that hit. He just runs up with the Morning Star, and I'm gonna say he just pounds it into like the middle of the troll's face, like just right onto the nose, and then rips off the nose or something. If you allow me to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
rolled so much.
You had the holy weapon damage to your bonus.
Yeah, I have a plus. Yes.
Should be orc weapon mastery, holy weapon, right?
Yeah, I have a 1 strength mod. I have a weapon mastery, so I have +3 to my attacks. Your holy weapon gave me +4, and then I have a +2 to damage, which gave me another plus from your thing. So it's a
Okay.
D6 +3.
9 damage. Yeah, you deal a hefty blow as you sink this axe into this troll's face, and it roars out in pain.
Yeah, just rip the nose off onto the spiked ball of the Morning Star, and then I'm gonna kind of with whatever movement I have left, kind of back up and like try to like pull him away from the entrance as I'm just shouting. He's frothing at the mouth, raging. His eyes have turned like bloodshot. And that's my turn.
Siegfried is going insano style. Who's up next?
It's going sicko.
Bobart will come in and signal from everybody else to. Can I see anything back there?
Yeah, you see a mass of kobold corpses that he's been snacking on, accumulating over the time. But you see a doorway that's like cracked and ruined, like far down this area.
Just so one opening towards the back there.
Yeah, it's just like way down. In movement terms, it would be like a full turn of like dashing to get there, or just 2 turns of regular movement to get to the doorway.
Right. So with my weapon mastery, my strength, and my orcness, I have a +6 to hit. Oof, God.
12 just barely misses.
Miss, and that's all I can do.
Yeah, you as you go to slash towards it, it's like roaring out in pain. So it's like waving its arms around. So your weapon sinks into this kobold corpse that it has in its hands by accident.
He was still alive slightly, so it counts as a kill.
Who's up next?
Lady Otara will step out from behind a hiding place and try to shoot the frost troll with magic missile. Let's see. First one does 13
nice.
and
Max damage.
Second one is 4.
Oh, wait, you can cast it twice?
She has advantage.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Max damage twice is crazy to roll. But yeah, so that's 4 damage. And
she ducks back in that space.
Yeah, you send a bolt of magical, like condensed energy, and it lands into its chest and makes it rock on its feet.
Yeah. The thief, on the other hand, will come out of her hiding place and let's see, what can she do? She'll because to run all the way, it would not probably be a surprise attack. So she'll stay back here and throw a dagger, I think, at the creature.
I would let you apply your sneak attack since you're coming out of hiding.
Okay. She'll run over to the back then and attempt to hit it with her short sword.
All right.
1 damage. With the sneak attack, it's an additional die of damage, right? 1d6?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me see.
Unless you rolled an extra thing on your talent table that gave you more damage dice, I believe. I think it goes off your level. It should be your level rounded down, so I think it's 2 dice.
So it's level 1 backstab increase. Yes, I did. So 2 d6s. 2 and 1. So 4 damage from Churi.
4 damage, nice.
So run back here too.
And it does look like we're damaging it, correct?
Oh, for sure, yeah. No, it's not immune. It's just, frost trolls are known for their regeneration. Or trolls in general, I mean.
Yeah. So on his next turn, he's gonna regain all the damage we just did, probably.
You guys have dealt actually a hefty amount of damage. Let me see something real quick.
Folks.
34.
Charge!
Okay, yeah, you got him to exactly half health, so he has to make a morale check here. I believe this is a DC 12 wisdom.
Oh, that's awesome. DC 15 wisdom.
DC 15 wisdom. Let me actually check that, because y'all finessed me and made me think it was like a higher DC last time. Is it DC 15?
It's DC, yeah. Enemies who are reduced to half their number.
Okay.
If they fail a DC 15 wisdom check, they flee.
Caleb told me like DC 18 or something like that last session, so...
That's 15.
He cheated. Let me see. It's a wisdom check. 17, so he succeeds. Damn, he is enraged right now, man. So...
I don't know if I think it's every turn. That's what I was told. So, like, on each of his turns, he keeps making the check, but I guess it's up to you.
The way I was going to roll it is every time he's damaged while, like, at half health or below, that makes sense. A morale check, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was everybody, right? I want to make sure I got everything.
Hobart? Hobart cast
Hobart
a spell, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's everybody.
All right, cool. So it is the Frost Troll's turn. First things first, I'm going to roll for its regeneration.
Oh boy.
It rolls. Ooh.
10 health.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, so Siegfried, you like see, like, in just like, your battle, blood frenzied sort of state, you see this frost troll staring right at you as its face was kind of like cleaved in half almost by your axe. It starts knitting itself back together, and you, I mean, not Morningstar yet. I mean, not great. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Its face was like nearly caved in, and you see it's like knitting itself back together as the sound of flesh squelching just sounds off as his face literally gets put back together in seconds. He drops the kobold corpses in his hands, and he lumbers over towards you. And Siegfried,
I'm like sizing him up as he gets closer, and he's like kind of getting ready for it. This is kind of what he wanted. He wanted to pull him away from the entrance. So
you did enough damage to him to like warrant his rage. So he's gonna be making all his attacks towards him.
Oh boy.
So the 23 hits, that's 2 damage, and then the 17 hits for 1 damage. It's like it's so enraged that it's not throwing precise attacks, so it's just grazing you.
Yeah, I duck, weave a bit. He catches me like under the chin with one of his big claws that are like the size of daggers. I stumble backwards. Yeah, I'm still okay though.
All right. Now we're gonna re-roll initiative at the top of round 2.
Oh no, I don't like that though.
I hope I get to go again.
I got a 6.
Wow. All right.
Sorry, I just went without asking anybody.
No, actually re-roll.
No, I'm glad you got the 6.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit. We win again.
Yep, you do indeed win initiative. So go ahead. You guys' turn.
His face is reconstituted. It doesn't seem like we're going to be able to... if I make a check to figure out what his weakness is, will that count as my action?
No.
Okay, I would like to attempt to do that.
All right. Go ahead and make me a either intelligence or wisdom.
Oh god, which character should be doing this?
I got a wisdom check.
Should both of my characters make this, or just one?
Hobart has not really been an outgoing kind of
-1.
so I don't think Hobart would be able to know anything. But
would my scout background help me with this?
You're not like a ranger, that sort of deal. I usually give scouts advantage on like perception, that sort of thing. Sneaking
Makes
around.
sense. Yeah. All right. Well, Siegfried, as he's up close, rolls a 15, which is a hard DC. I don't know how hard it is.
No, that succeeds. So you know that the only thing that can stop them from regenerating is acid.
Okay, so immediately his orc brain kind of clocks that, and then he sees that he pulls him away from the entrance, and then he kind of rotates around back, and he sees the doorway. We'll say, like, as the troll swung at me, I kind of like roll underneath of him, and I kind of see the doorway behind, and I shout to Dagmar to like, let's go, and then Dagmar is gonna double move towards that door. I don't know if he makes it from there or not.
If it's a dash, yeah, you make it in 1 turn.
Yeah, he does that. Siegfried hasn't moved yet. I feel shitty for leaving, so he's gonna stay here, and he's gonna make another attack on the troll. Maybe he'll scare it away so that everybody else can get in safely. Now, you cast that last turn, and it lasts 1 round. This is the next round, so that holy weapon has worn off, because I rolled a d4, right? Or no, that was for my rage. That was for
your rage. But the holy weapon's 5 rounds.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I just get 1d20 plus 4.
Then I'm going to give you 1 more spell if it goes off. So
23 to hit, unless you're doing some... Oh, I already rolled, so 23 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, it hits, for sure.
1d6 plus 2.
I'm going to give you Shield of Faith while you're doing that. Sorry.
Oh, damn. 20. 7 more points of damage. I take the Morning Star, and I see where like the troll's lower spine is, and I'm trying to like... I'm assuming you're not going to let me paralyze him with this, but I'm going to try to like maybe drop him down to like his knees or something and hit him. I'm going to just hit him right in the spine. lumbar puncture with my Morning Star because it is
With
a
the knees.
spiked ball.
Take it on knee.
Ordinarily, you do usually have to like declare a targeted strike beforehand, but I'll give that to you since you got a 23. I'll have his movement basically like permanently.
That's fair. Yeah, I do that, and I wrench the Morning Star out, and I like just start like taking steps backwards into where Dagmar is, because Siegfried's whole thing is he's Dagmar's bodyguard, so he's here to protect Dagmar first and foremost. So,
how much damage was that? 7.
That was 7 points of damage.
All right.
Fighters are sick.
Yeah, they can put some damage if they hit.
Screw Caleb. Fighters are awesome.
So Habert was trying to cast Shield of Faith, and I got a crit, so I think that doubles the numeric value, right?
A numeric value you choose. So either the rounds or the AC that it gives. It's up to you, I think.
4, right? So Siegfried has 4 more AC. Oh,
18.
I think it's self. Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's self only. Sorry, it's just me.
Oh.
That's fine.
Fine.
I'll take it. I'll go up to 19.
Who casted that?
Habert.
Obert.
The troll gets an auto attack because you cast a spell. It's one of his secret abilities.
That's the Frosty.
Indeed. So +4 to his AC, right?
Yeah, I just added it.
Are there even
Okay, cool.
spells in Shadowdark that have acid in them?
Acid arrow.
That's the only thing. Damn, we need a wizard with acid arrow to kill this thing.
Yeah, we gotta.
Lady Utara, open up your spell book.
I think that's a level.
That too. It'll just
spell,
regrow.
yeah.
It'll get
It would have to regenerate over time, though. So technically, we'd have to be able to cut its head off and like throw the head or something. It would maybe keep it down for like a couple rounds before it got up, maybe.
Boobart is gonna come up and swing with his powerful great sword.
Yes.
6. Oh my god, an 8. All right. A total of 14.
14 does hit.
Oh yay! All right. D12, right? So I have. What is it? Plus 2. So that's 7.
7 damage. Nice.
And
You
then
deal a
he
hefty
will-
blow to this thing. It looks like it's definitely at below half HP.
And then he's going to bravely stand behind the priest as he clears the way for kobolds, the kobold wall.
We're saying, come on! As the troll's being harried.
Yeah, the troll is like covered in wounds and everything. There's blood gushing down its back where the Morning Star headed, and now like it got slashed into. So it's like enraged and wounded. Curie and Lady Utara, what are you guys doing for your turn?
So, Lady Utara yells at everyone and says, "Get into that room. I can try to hold the door." And she runs in that direction and towards the door. But since no one else is there yet, she's going to try to shoot it with a magic missile right into the sweet spot where Siegfried ran the Morning Stars. So let's do
So
that.
I'll say if you want to do a targeted strike, well, never mind, it missed. Or I didn't
She's
cast.
advantage. She's
Okay,
advantage.
I see. It doesn't necessarily.
Very 20.
I'll say that you like fully paralyze this creature. It basically is going to have to like crawl along with its arms and everything because its legs are fully disabled. As you shoot a magic missile right into the exposed spot of its spine where Siegfried hit its back,
Cool.
it like falls to the ground as its legs are just limp.
And she runs
But
to
fear
the
not,
door.
it is a troll, so that'll probably heal.
Churi, on the other hand, will run to the bodies of the dead kobold and look for the stomach part because she's thinking there might be stomach acid in there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a
And
great
he will,
idea.
Cut it
Wow.
open and throw it into the same spot if she can. That
Yeah, because they're recently dead, right?
Yeah.
Wow. There is a way to get acid.
You cut open. That's a very creative way to do it. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't even think of that.
You
either.
cut
That's a
open this
great idea.
kobold corpse and like take out its stomach, and Curie holds the stomach organ above this frost troll's like exposed, like shattered spine and everything. And you just cut open the stomach, and like stomach acid falls on top of the frost troll's back, and you see it screams out in pain. And the flesh stops knitting itself back together in that area.
Oh
she
man.
will also run towards the room and Lady Uthara.
And that's why we have a halfling rogue with us.
Yeah.
Well done. Well
Drive
done.
by.
Cool.
Drive by mangling on the troll guardian.
Heck, is there any more fresh kobold corpses we could?
Is he dead? Did he die from that?
No, he did not die, but he's going to
he's
be
like-
permanently paralyzed.
Oh my god.
Just one more kobold.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he was just trying to snack on some halflings, and you guys came up to his crib.
It's like
and
a humongous
fucking-
pile of kobold corpses in here still.
Wait,
Alright.
are we the bad guys?
Maybe.
So you guys, let me see here. You guys have to step over a whole bunch of kobold corpses and everything, just like flesh squelching beneath your boots as you make your way to this cracked stone door. And I won't make you make a strength check just to like save time and everything, since you have a fight. Yeah, I think you have 2 fighters with you actually. So
Yeah.
yeah, the frost troll is roaring after you guys, but it starts crawling away once you get far enough away. And you heave open this stone door and close it behind you. Let's see here.
And what do we see in
We have
here?
a total of +4, +5 bonus, strength bonus.
All right.
Or advantage on strength checks,
Hell yeah.
Oh, I was actually doing +3 to damage. That creature had one more. Did one more hit point bring him down to 0, Jonathan?
No, he was at. Let me look at what did he have?
He was at 93.
He was at.
107.
He was at 12 hit points.
Oh, let's go back and finish him.
Start mastery. Plus my level, which gives me another +1.
The level should be 2, right?
+3.
You're second level. And then orc. You should be the same as me. It should be level of mastery is 2, and then orc is 1, so it's +3.
Yeah. And then my
+1 for the holy weapon. So you should have been +4 to damage.
All right, let me move you guys over.
Come back and kill her.
Would you say your voice was kind of muffled?
She said, "What we don't kill may come back and kill us."
In response to what the others were saying about killing you.
Indeed, yeah. The frost troll. Harry brings up a good point that the frost troll would definitely have its rage aimed towards you guys in the future. But for now, you guys make it past. You close the stone door, this heavy stone door behind you as dust billows up and everything. Some people cough, but you walk past as you walk in through a hallway. It's like cracked stones and all that sort of stuff. You see a whole bunch of like mosaic patterns, but being that there's such a diverse amount of like races and / species in this party, I'll say you guys each recognize the architecture of each of your cultures. Like there's orcish sort of like, I wouldn't say decoration since orcs don't usually decorate, but the skulls, that sort of thing that they usually adorn their like holy sites with. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the music. You see that along certain parts of the walls. There's elven sort of like vine patterns along the walls in this hallway. It just looks like an amalgamation of the architecture of different cultures and stuff. But you guys get to a stone entrance chamber, and you see a large, like 7-8 foot tall statue of a bald human with like a goatee and everything, dressed in like very fine robes, and the statue is holding a dimly lit torch.
Our torch is still lit for another 20 minutes too. Also, I don't see anything, by the way.
Wait, what?
If we're supposed to not see stuff, or oh wait, maybe I just wasn't.
Yeah,
seeing
scroll
it.
up to the
right
top
of the
right.
screen.
I see.
Yeah.
I
right.
see. It's up at the top.
Yeah, there's various stone tablets that you see have writings on there.
Writings. Are they in common, orcish, elven, or sylvan?
Well, that's the funny part. All of them. So, to explain, there are in total 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 8 of these like stone pillars that both act as like structural stability, but also on the front of them have these tablets that have what you guys would recognize are like folk songs from each of you guys' cultures that you're from. Like there's Orcish, human, Dwarvish, Elvish, and everything. There's a different one for each pillar. The first one that you read is one that's in common. It's a human sort of song that's a very famous one. It's called Beneath the Eyes of the Nine. It's not like a full shanty, but it's Beneath the Eyes of the Nine, we were born. By oath and blade, our names were sworn. Stone may crumble and crowns may fall, but memory, only memory, outlives us all. It's like sung at funerals, coronations, that sort of thing.
So does this place seem like a tomb?
The vibe that you're getting as you guys walk around this area is, this entrance specifically, it seems like a celebration of different cultures, specifically songs, as like on each of the pillars and tablets on the pillars and stuff. There's a specific song, like a folk song, that's famous in each culture. So like the orcs in the party, you would be able to see that one of them says, no name is given, it must be earned by broken shield and blade that burns. When flesh is gone and ash remains, blood makes us known. We are mankind's bane. This is like a battle chant that a lot of orcs sing before going into battle.
And across the room, does that look like a collapsed doorway here, where the rubble is?
Yeah, you look further down at the end of this area and up a stairwell. You can see this hallway is just filled with rubble. There's a small, I think there's a halfling in the party. It's basically like a little bit smaller than a halfling-sized hole that would be like big enough to crawl through. For like you regular humanoids, you would have to it's like going caving, that sort of thing, where you would have to kind of like slither through, kind of crawl through, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Caving.
Lady Utara looks at the writings, examines the writings on the wall, and notes to herself and says aloud, "Oh my, what mundane ways these ordinary people celebrate their ordinariness." But also while she's doing that, she still appreciates, what's happening here, but won't say it. But then she goes and looks at these. Are these sculptures in these little alcoves?
Yeah, you see, they're not gray like they are on the map right here. It's just, I didn't make this map or anything like that. But you see, it looks like a couple sections of stone on the wall have been ripped out and replaced with these golden sculpted, basically I don't know how to describe it. It's a golden recreation of a dragon's head, essentially. I don't know what you would call it, a sculpt, when you make a just the head / face of something. Yeah,
Bust.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You see the bust of a dragon head made of gold.
I'm gonna.
Only because she's of nobility and is used to these sorts of things, she'll start moving the bust around, thinking that maybe it'll open a secret door or something like that. Like pulling at the horns or trying to turn it around.
No, it's just rooted in the wall. None of them are anything special. But I will say, Siegfried, as you walk up near the staircase, I'm going to need a dexterity check.
I gave myself a luck token with Dagmar because he's got a omen ability where he can succeed a DC 9 wisdom check. On a success, I gain a luck token, so I have a luck token. Dexterity. Oh god, I'm not good at this with Siegfried, I don't think. I know he actually is not bad. He's got a +1. Okay, with a whopping 3.
Do you want to re-roll that?
Yeah, I'll use the luck token.
Just take it like an orc.
19.
Oh, nice.
19. As you walk up, you feel your foot sink into what you recognize as a crawler, a pressure plate, as a net flies out from it was well hidden, but there's a couple of stone tiles that have been removed and put back on top to cover a net trap, essentially. And you see it coils around where you were, and it starts slowly raising towards the ceiling with some sort of automatic crank that's been put at the top or near the top. And you see it's heading towards, it's kind of like the concept of a hooded lantern, but essentially you see just at the the end of this, if you had got caught in the net, it would have raised you up to right next to a fire source, so the rope basically sets you on fire and stuff like that. Like it sets the rope on fire and like sets you in flames, that sort of thing.
Siegfried stands up and he says,
There's traps here.
Dagmar's going to use Omen again to give myself another luck token.
When Shuri hears Siegfried talk about traps, she starts moving forward and starts examining the room for any other traps, including at the statue.
Can Lady Utara, can you have her make a wisdom check for me, just a perception?
Sure thing.
I don't think there's a limit. I could just keep doing this outside of combat. Basically.
Yeah, Bless is
until I
a tough
succeed.
Bless is a really good spell.
This is a seer thing specifically.
Yeah, until you, yeah. Yeah, she got a 19.
Let me see something real quick.
I get another luck token. I don't think I'm even really supposed to roll outside of combat, because you could just say, I'm just going to keep rolling until I succeed for this, unless...
I would just roll just in case you lose it, that sort of thing.
It's not a spell, though. It's an ability.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like a talent.
Yeah, I'll say you can just do it.
But I only have 4 a day, so that's my
4
second.
a day. Okay,
that's
yeah,
my
no,
second one
for sure.
I think it's the wisdom checks for when I'm in combat.
Yeah. Lady Utara, you're able to be perceptive enough to see, as you're examining like the bust of the golden sculpted dragon head, you turn around and you see two man-shaped shadows. One where yours is, and one you see another one that's like getting closer. Give me 1 second.
This peaceful music is not portraying what's happening right now.
She quickly like signals to the others, pointing to the shadows on the ground. She tries to get Churi's attention, especially because as a thief, maybe Churi might be able to sense.
Yeah.
Siegfried goes,
It's nothing. It's
you're
just
able
a
to-
shadow.
You're able to notify everybody, but this man-shaped shadow gets closer and closer, and you're able to see out. Lady Otara is able to see out the corner of her eye. A large winged beast, man-sized winged beast, swoops down from like a corner row that's hitting in the ceiling, and it lands down. It tries to bite you, but she's able to dodge out of the way. Yeah, this thing is like I said, man-sized winged beast. It has a fanged head of a stag, like with antlers, that sort of thing, which is these gnarled teeth. But it has the body of an eagle, like black and white feathers, that sort of deal. And it has just these like bloodshot eyes. They're almost human-like. But it casts a man-shaped shadow as it roars at you. So we're gonna go ahead and.
this room is illuminated.
Yeah.
So I don't need my torch out currently. I'm gonna... Well, yeah, that's right. We gotta roll initiative. Do you guys want me to keep rolling, or do you want to roll?
Yeah, go. You got it.
Yeah, please. I get too much assailed by guilt if I roll badly. So
I got a 6.
You got some GM rolls going.
Yeah, GM v GM. Alright, so... if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go first here. Just because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to set my torch down while it's still burning. To not just like waste it. I'm just going to set it on the ground. And then Siegfried's going to two-hand his Morning Star now. So he's essentially got a quarterstaff with a Morning Star on the top of it. That's like kind of what it looks like. And he is... he's going to... hopefully not step on any traps, but he's going to run over to like sort of interpose himself between these two, and he's going to r/1d20 plus. I actually have a +4 because Cabe helped me recalculate this. +4 to hit, and I do 3 damage on a hit if I do hit. So
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Okay, so then I do 1d8 plus 3. 8 damage as I take the Morning Star and I slam it into the creature.
Holy shit. Yeah, good hit. Yeah, you fully make a deep gash or a deep bash wound in this creature.
And then Dagmar doesn't really have ranged weaponry, so Bobert, he's the one that is the melee guy, right?
Right, yeah.
He's gonna evoke rage on you, or attempt to. It's just 1d20 flat. I have to get a DC 11. I fail. I can no longer cast evoke rage. I'm gonna use luck. I fail again. I can no longer use evoke rage.
It's okay. I don't need to be angry to handle a bird. You said a man size, so I know because I'm old as dirt what a Patron is, but my character probably has never encountered this kind of creature before, I'm imagining, right?
This looks like a mountainous sort of creature that would like hunt near like mountainous areas, definitely. But yeah, it's a monstrous hybrid, apparently, a savage creature.
I'm trying to judge whether my character would know if it was something I could mount and ride, or if it's kind of frail like a bird and it can just like snap its wings kind of thing.
It's definitely not going to be able to be ridden, considering it's about your size, but it's not griffin size where it could support the weight of a person.
Okay, I think in that case, I'm going to forego an attack and go for a grapple, and I'm just going to tackle its wings.
All right, go ahead and make me a contested strength check.
Okay, so just strength. Come here, bird.
Yep, you succeed.
You can do a contested or just roll over a DC or roll over.
That was contested. I don't know if you saw. I rolled a 9.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
The Peryton rolled a 9 for.
And I grab its wings to pin it so it can't fly away, and I try to avoid being stabbed by its awesome antlers that I'm definitely.
It's roaring, like slobbering from its mouth, trying to like stab you with its antlers and everything as you're holding it down.
And I tell the Carrie, stab it in the throat.
Monsters being manhandled by giant orcs.
Yeah. She'll run forward, hearing what Bobert said, and will attempt to stab it with her short sword.
Now, is it pinned like get an advantage maybe?
Yeah, you have an advantage on the attack for sure.
Oh yeah, thank you. But oof.
A 10 doesn't hit. Yeah, it's just like
Ouch.
It's
this is on the level of savagery like gnolls, where they're just like raving, stark raving mad. So it's like its head is just, frothing in the mouth and moving in all directions. So you miss as you swing at it.
She's a little overcome by it. She's not seen anything like that, and she's more in awe of it, and she misses horribly. But and then she steps back. Lady Utara will try to shoot at it with her magic missile next, while it's still pinned. And 10 probably doesn't hit. Yeah, she also misses. Oh goodness.
Well, 10 is I think just the thing to cast it. So
It'd have to be a DC 11 that she'd have to make, so she would fail.
Yeah. So
that's rough.
You unfortunately
We're losing all our spells in the first room.
Oh my goodness.
We're losing all our spells in the first room.
Did we start with a luck token? I don't think so, right? Did we start the session with a luck token?
No, we don't usually start with a luck token.
No worries.
That's a rough one indeed. Yeah, you try to cast it.
What about their awesome role playing with the urchin that could stab us?
Yeah, you left him in the alleyway for sure. That's your generous deed.
We have 40 minutes left, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, I need to leave at 12, so.
Yeah, it's all good. It's probably going to turn into a 2-shot.
I could go maybe 10 after 12, yeah. Because we have to check out by 12.
Don't say it's going to be a 2-shot.
This time is one of those situations
this.
where I actually mean it's a 2-shot.
We can do this in one session.
Probably
We'll rush through the rest of this.
But yeah.
One person, sorry, Bobar gets to go. He has his crossbow loaded, and he fires, and he misses. Okay.
Make your attack with advantage. Hobart is the one making the attack, right?
Hobart, sorry.
Yeah.
Hobart.
You make it with advantage, so go ahead and make another one.
Oh, okay. Oh, because he's pinned. Sorry.
Yeah.
Got my own thing.
14 hits.
14!
Woo!
4 damage.
Crossbow bolt damages.
I think that's everybody. Lady Atara should probably run backwards, I would say.
Yeah.
Move, lady.
Yeah,
Let
so
Got an AC of
Triggers
10.
the other griffin over there.
so the
Yeah.
Peryton here, I'll just give you guys the information because it's not like they're not extremely rare, but you're crawlers, so I'll just say your crawlers specifically know what it is. It's a creature called a Peryton, where they're savage savage beasts that have a hunger for mortal hearts. So they literally eat the hearts out of like people's chests, that sort of thing.
That's cool.
It's gonna just make a strength check for its turn. That's really all it can do. It's trying to break out.
Tastes good over at barbecue pit.
The
Ooh.
party diet.
That's me, right?
Yeah, Bobert is gonna have to make a
The
contested.
Bobart
I
holds
know
on to
how I
their
feel
life.
when you guys all attacked the golem and tied him up.
Yeah,
He wasn't able to do anything.
it's just helplessly pinned to the ground by Bobert. So,
But this
that's
is
the
what
end of
we
his
have
turn.
to do. We have to resort to this, or we could
Oh, for
easily
sure, this
die
thing is
in one
dangerous.
He prefers Boobart.
hit. Okay, D6. We got to reroll.
Oh, no, let's go mutual. Let's do mutual. Old school.
What is that?
Mutual is when we both attack at the same time. Everybody attacks at the same time.
Uh-oh.
Do you guys want to do that?
I don't really. I feel like it's just going to be hard to keep track.
Yeah, I mean it's
That's-
fine. We can just do
Okay,
it.
you win.
All that's gonna happen here.
The Peryton.
The Peryton is going to. Let me see.
I believe he's going to roll in that one on his strength check and not do anything his turn.
It is-
He technically, I mean, he's human sized. You said never mind. I was gonna say
Man-sized,
he could pull Bobbert with him.
I'm orc sized.
Yeah,
I'm like,
No, it's definitely not overpowered. It's not going to drag a half orc for sure.
yeah.
So it's going to make another contested strength check with Bobert here. A 4,
Oh,
so it's a
man.
bird, so that makes
I
sense.
accept it. That's not a
Oh, nat 20. He ripped his head off.
Nat 20.
wasting my nat 20.
Um,
Can I
just-
damage him? Some
How do you
unarmed
guys
Ripped his head
kill?
off.
How do you guys kill this creature with a nat 20 for your grapple check? It will never be able to break out of your hold if you have on it. So
bite into its throat and
Yeah, you're biting
Feather.
it, and I'm just repeatedly bashing on it with the Morning Star until it stops moving.
just like tear its antlers off and wear them.
Jesus, yeah. So you guys just ravage this creature.
I think my torch is about to go out. Yeah, it's got 50 seconds left. Not that it matters, because I could just light another one.
And that is the end of this combat specifically.
So there's no other ways to go in here other than that small tunnel.
Yeah, you'll have to crawl through this small tunnel. You know, just from kobolds are like a common sort of creature because they try to steal shit from crawlers all the time. Yeah, their layers / dens are very hard to navigate because they make it sized for kobolds.
Right. I thought you had said that we can't fit in there unless we were halfling size. That's why I was confused.
No, I was saying it's like it's a halfling sized hole.
Okay,
just like give
so
reference
we're
to
just
how
gonna
big it is.
be getting shit on in here probably. I'm gonna light another torch because my torch just went out.
Before we leave, Lady Utara would like to examine the statue and this light that the statue is holding.
So I'm out of torches with Siegfried.
All right. You examine the statue. Like I said, it's a statue of a bald human with like a goatee. And the torch specifically, you feel, Lady Utara being a mage, you feel a slight magical presence coming off of this torch and everything. And I'll just say, you know that it's minor magic. Oh, detect magic. That's a good thing to cast on it.
Whoa.
You cast detect magic and you can tell that there's some sort of magical effect. It's kind of similar to how Fae do I described in the Beast of Burden session with the Fae arrows. They have the poems etched on them that has a specific effect. There's like a passage about fire, that sort of thing, but it's magically imbued around the torch to have an everlasting den flame.
That's cool.
Can it be removed from the statue, or is it all stone and?
Yes.
It's all stone. Yeah, I guess.
No. We can break the game and get infinite torch.
It'd be something poetic like let the light of knowledge shine among or shine through all darkness, that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Carry the statue with us everywhere.
Yeah.
Siegfried, you look a little worse for wear, so why don't you let the real orc, me, go ahead.
Churi will be happy to step ahead and check for traps as a thief and all of that.
Yeah. Being that you're a thief, you guys, you don't have to make any checks, especially because Siegfried already dodged one of them. There's multiple pressure plates in front of the stairs that have those net traps that will raise you up in the air to get burned alive. So you're able to step over all of them, and you crawl into this very narrow passage of like, it looks like it's just collapsed stone that they dug out and like put various like sticky substances in order to keep the rocks together to form a tunnel. For the halfling, it's not super hard, it's very cramped, but to the others, it's literally like caving. Like you can't even really move your arms forward in front of you, you just kind of have to slither.
She giggles a little bit, looking back at them and like, yeah, it's good to be little.
I take out butter from my rationing supply and just lube up.
You just lather yourself in butter. That makes it a little bit easier for sure.
That would it's fun and all, but I don't know if it'll make it easier.
I will say for the humanoid-sized characters, I am going to ask for probably like a dexterity check, not to like cut yourself on like the jagged stones that make up this tunnel.
Oh no, he's resource straining us.
1 dexterity.
Okay, this is Siegfried, and then this is
It's DC 12.
And this is, I forgot my other character's name, Dagmar. Oh, he's got a -2. That's great. I take 1d4 damage. I take 4 damage. He dies in the tunnel.
I'm right behind you. I can drag your corpse out. All right, this is the
and blocks the whole tunnel.
Yeah. Soft lock the whole adventure. Both of my characters. Are you just going to roll a blanket damage for everybody to take, I would imagine? Or is it just a point of damage?
Everybody who got below a 12, you take 1 point of damage as jagged stones, like, pierce and like they scrape your face, they pierce into your arms. Any exposed skin is like covered in scrapes and stuff like that as you crawl through this tunnel.
He's just getting mad as he's climbing and crawling through here. I'm gonna bite off the head of the first kobold I see. As he's dragging himself through here.
If Madeira blesses us, we can be healed. If not, screwed.
What's the timers for you guys' as torches looking like?
I lit another one, so
Okay,
it's
cool.
55 minutes. But he has no more torches left, and Dagmar has 2 torches on him still.
All right.
I think we could have a torch, so it should be light.
Yeah, you guys get out to an area. It's a little bit bigger. It's like you're not able to stand up fully. Curie being a halfling, you're able to stand up fully in this section. The tunnel kind of gives way to a small dugout section that's tall enough for kobolds to stand and walk around. But you kind of have to hunch over. At the very least, you're not, smushed between jagged rock walls and everything. But yeah, you see like there's like half-eaten bugs, like, bugs with like chew marks, just thrown onto the ground and everything. There's like bug corpses all over the place here. You see feces. A couple of you step into feces that are like embedded among these rocks and stuff. It smells horrible in here.
Lady Utara has a lantern actually, and so maybe she should cast it to light up this place. Or did someone have a torch?
We have a torch, but I don't think
Siegfried does have a torch, but I think Jonathan turned my torch off.
Oh, okay. Let me.
He's trolling me. He's trolling me.
If you want to give it to me, because the wizard can't do much, she'll be happy to carry the torch, Lady Utara, and frees up your hands.
Hold this for me, would ya?
Yeah.
I hand it to you.
Oh, okay. I suppose.
For those of you with a torch, as you're crawling through this... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, she just said menial labor.
54 minutes on that.
It's a very perilous thing for people that are having torches in this, because you basically kind of have to like go in feet first, because otherwise you have like I said, it's hard to move your arms in front of you in these like tunnel areas. So you're trying not to touch somebody with a torch.
We're spelunking and we're gonna fight monsters.
You're trying not to set somebody on fire by accidentally like holding a torch near them and stuff. So
yeah, I like this. This is interesting.
28 hours. This die upside down.
Yeah. I guess we're following the halfling then.
Shuri will keep leading the way.
Suri, you hear in the darkness. You see this like leads to a room. You hear in the darkness.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Make sure you all stay in the same area. Oh, don't move too fast now, of course.
These like horse laughter, that sort of stuff.
She'll peek through and see what she can see right there.
You peek into the room and the light is able to barely shine on. You see a hunched, small figure in the corner of this room that's like facing towards the wall, and he's like, he's not aware of you guys' presence, but he's just like,
all right, you all stay in the same area. You leave your brother right here, and you leave your brother right here. I will name you Alex. You will be, yes, you're Alex Junior Alex, yes.
And like that sort of thing. He's like,
whoever this is. Dark?
Is he he's in the dark. Yeah.
Do they sound like kobolds?
Skaven up ahead.
What language are they speaking?
Common. It's very broken common. It's like a child trying to learn how to like speak proper English, that sort of thing.
We'll sneak in a little bit more and wait for Tara to bring the light. Yeah.
You guys crawl out of the tunnel, like relieved to finally not be smushed between jagged rocks, and you get to a cobweb infested. The first thing you notice is how many spiders there are in this room, and how many webs there are and stuff. But you see there are murals, 2 large murals on either side of the room. Both of them depict, like I said before, it's like the similar sort of deals when you enter this ruined spire, where it shows artwork of various different cultures. So picture a mural, but it has each of like the main species: elves, humans, orcs, that sort of thing. Elves are holding a like tree in their hands and raising it towards the sky. Humans are raising a sword. Orcs are raising a like a skull in the air, and dwarves are like holding up a like a hammer, that sort of deal. And it has the mural on the right side has a song in Elvish. Leaves do not mourn the branch they leave, nor rivers grieve the shore. All things return to Geed's breath, to bloom again once more. And the other side has a repeat of that orcish chant of what I said before. It just seems like this place is a celebration of the songs of all cultures, not any one specifically.
What's in the middle of the room?
The middle of the room, it looks like, you can't really tell. It looks like it was another thing of like artwork of multiple cultures there, but so many stones have fallen on top of it, and it's like so cracked by this point that you can't tell what it was originally. I will say at this point, is anybody being stealthy?
Well, we do have a lit torch, which kind of screws up, because whatever's in the dark can see us, so...
Yeah, by this point, yeah. Well, the only reason why he hasn't noticed you yet is because you can tell he's engrossed in whatever is like in the corner of this room. He's talking to whatever it is.
He? Who is he?
Is he in this corner or down this corner?
And this corner right here.
I would move over and try to see if I can. Can I see like in the shadows or anything? Like, does he look like a human or a kobold?
This like it's a small hunched figure, like halfling sized, that sort of thing. As you get closer, nobody's like being stealthy, that sort of deal. He whips around. Ha! You guys see entering into the light, kind of covering his eyes, this humanoid rat man sort of deal. Oily, like slick white fur. It has on a cloak over top of its body, a tattered cloak, and it has various like essentially pointy objects and like small weapons lying along his body. He has a belt of like rusted knives and a crossbow hanging from his hip. You see he has like bruises on the front of his face and like cut marks, basically it looks like he's been beat up recently on his face. He looks at you all and he takes out a dagger.
What are you all doing here?
Oh, easy there, foul creature. We don't want to eat you.
You came here to eat my friends. Only my masters can eat my friends. That's why they keep me here.
Who are your masters?
I'm not supposed to say. You all get out.
Do you know a fast way out?
He points towards the tunnel where you guys came from.
Yes,
Siegfried shakes his head no, and he pulls out a hand axe while his morning star's in one hand, and he's like getting ready to throw it.
He starts slowly, like crawling on all fours as he's like examining you guys.
What you all came here for? You came here for bad things? Bad things, yes, you did.
He starts crawling slowly towards Curry as he's like curiously looking at you.
We came here for money. Now where is the money?
Is it safe to step here? Like, does it look like normal ground, or is it like?
Yeah, it's normal ground.
I'm gonna trace him and keep between the two.
He points a dagger at you.
You get back. Yes, I know you. You came here to steal my pointy things. Nobody appreciates my pointy things. I collect them all myself.
And when he's referencing his pointy things, it's all the little knives and all that he has on his body, right? Not something else in the room?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you talking to in here?
He looks protectively at the corner of the room, and you see he like stands protectively as you see just in the corner of the room and just throughout all of this room, like I said, mass amounts of spiders.
Spiders?
I don't know if you hear me. Spiders.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Spiders as in like Shaggy getting scared.
Oh yeah. There's tons of spiders. He
like little ones?
Pretty big spiders. It's not like
Big.
attack you giant spider big, but it's a large amount of spiders, and you see there's eggs in various corners in the room. He's like,
This is food from masters. You no touch.
We don't care about the food, we care about the gold and the coin. Where's the shiny stuff?
Oh, masters no like me touch their shiny stuff. They take it. No, I not tell you. I will not tell you. You all must get out.
We must take it somewhere other than these tunnels. Do they go over here?
You stop. Hey, you no move.
How hardy does this creature look? Does it look like I could kill it in one hit if I threw a hand axe into its head?
You can't really tell. I wouldn't say that you can tell like a creature's toughness right off the top, but it doesn't look like it's like a orc.
It's not super hardy looking though.
He's definitely wider than a giant rat, that sort of thing. So he's probably
There's not a chance for like a coup de grace type.
No.
I'm playing my character like an orc, so I know you're probably like, oh, don't kill my NPC, but
oh no, I don't care.
I'm playing him like
he
like
explains
an orc.
to you all that he's been doing his job. Essentially, he explains that he feeds spiders to. As he's like mid speaking, he runs over into this tunnel right here because there's like sounds of squeaking, and you see he's like basically like caressing and like comforting some rats, some like baby rats that are like in this like carved out cave tunnel, that sort of thing. But he comes back out and like looks at you all defensively as he's like, I feed spider to my friends. My master eat my friends. I do my job. They give me pointy things.
Sounds like a deal. All right, we're going to leave you to it. We're just going to head over this way.
Where are your masters?
It's just they tell me no. You see, he looks a little bit fearful as he like almost instinctively reaches towards the bruised like cut marks on his face. I let one person go earlier today. They hit me. I will not let you pass. I like my job.
What if we give you spiky pointy thing?
You give me spiky points. No. It's what pointy things you have?
Very many.
I pull out a bunch of iron spikes. I have 10 of them, so I'm just like holding them in between my fingers and like doing this with them.
As you do that, Lady Utara just like waves her fingers and yawns a little bit and casts sleep to try to make this creature sleep if it's a 2 or below.
As you cast sleep, this creature is not level 2 or below.
Oh, no.
So he sees you waving your hands, but he immediately gets distracted by the iron spikes that are pulled out, and he's like, oh. He like crawls towards you. He still has his dagger in hand, like cautiously, but he crawls over on 3, and he reaches out a hand towards one of the iron spikes.
He pulls it away and he goes,
Where is your masters?
You tricked me. Let me think.
It's not a trick. It's an even trade. You tell us, we give you spiky thing.
I'm good.
Dagmar speaks up and he says, Yes, I have even more spiky things here. And he holds up a bag of even more iron spikes. So that's like 20 iron spikes.
He's like drooling right now.
No. Let me think.
He crawls to the corner of the room.
Give me 1, 2, 3, 2 pointy things. You give me all your pointy things. I say I no see you. Fractos is very smart. You cannot trick Fractos.
I look to the other orcs in the room. Dagmar kind of he's just arms crossed, like leaning against the wall. And he's just like looking around, trying to gauge what everybody else thinks.
You see every now and then as you guys are debating the trade, he's looking, you notice a bell like tied to a rope in the corner of the room, and he's like eyeing it every now and then as he's waiting for what you guys say.
I'm assuming the bell's back over here somewhere.
It is right around this corner of the room.
Could we get the Lady of the North to move so I can see more of the room?
I'll move it to open up. Oh yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, it's like
over here, or is this just a collapsed area?
This is like a nesting, you get a little bit closer. He points the dagger towards you, but you're able to see this is essentially just a rat nest, that sort of thing. So it seems like he tends to a nest of spiders on this main room, and then feeds them to the rats, and then the rats are fed to the kobolds.
Yeah, I'm thinking that he's kind of a diseased creature, and I don't really want to mess with him too much.
He smells horrible. Like he legitimately, like there's like feces in the corner of the room. It doesn't, he doesn't like have a bathroom or like that. So he just poops in like wherever he's walking around. But yeah, this cave area right here is a nest for rats.
I'll try to distract him just with shiny things and spike. I have a dagger and stuff, and ask Curie to like investigate this area so we can see if there's a way out.
You won't give me pointy things now. Trade, yes, trade. Vraktos is good at trade. He is smart.
Siegfried.
Is the area you want me to investigate up here?
No, it was the bell. He's got like an alarm system set up. Siegfried dumps the the iron spikes back into a bag, and he just tosses it across the room, and it lands at the rat man's feet.
Churi speaks over and looks in this. I'm thinking. I took a bathroom break, so did not hear this area here to see if there's anything. Oh,
Yeah, you have to step over some spider eggs on the ground, but yeah, in the corner of this room is a rope tied to a bell. He's currently distracted by all the iron spikes and stuff like that, and then he grabs the bag of iron spikes and holds it defensively close to him, and then he reaches towards Bobert that had the dagger in his hand.
You gave me pointy thing too. It is trade, yes.
What are we trading then? You already got your spikes.
Boy,
He covers his eyes in like a mock sort of thing.
I no see you.
Hey, that's what for the spikes for. But I've got this really sharp, pointy thing, and I like have it in my fingers, and I'm pretending like it's like hurting me by poking it. Like, what do I get for this pokey?
He like kind of like scratches his head a little bit. He seems insane. Like this is the first conversation he's had with people in a long time. So he's like
And he's fully rat looking. Like he doesn't look like.
Oh yeah, this is a rat man for sure. This is like 4.5 foot tall, hunched rat man with oily white fur and stuff like that. He's talking to himself and he's like,
Vrakdos, they might trick you. Check if they trick you. No, they no trick me. Vrakdos is smarter than they are. Yes. I will trade you.
He walks over and picks up a mass of spider eggs and crawls over towards you to hand it to you.
I give you friends. You give me pointy thing.
Oh, I have all the friends I can ever want right here. I want information. I want to know what's out beyond these walls.
You promise you give me pointy thing if I tell you.
Cat's promise.
Just to cut over real quick, is Curie, what are you doing with like the alarm thing?
Churi is examining it, trying to figure out what it is. Hopefully, as a thief, she gets if it's a trap, if it's a
Oh no, it's a
system, or
it's a simple
what
thing. It's just an
does.
alarm that it's supposed to be. So you're getting the vibe based upon conversation with him that he's just a sentry for these kobolds. So
Gotcha.
he acts as like, he obviously raises the rats and spiders to be able to feed to the kobolds, but he also is not supposed to let people past, and that's why he says he looks like
So Churi will try to disable the alarm. As a thief, hopefully she can do that.
oh yeah, no roll needed. You cut the rope. That's really all it is. It's just a rope, rope for him to ring the bell and stuff.
She'll disable it.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like he let somebody past earlier, and that's why he's wounded, or they hit him essentially. Bobert, he tells you,
Master, they are many masters. They are smaller than me. They have how you say red. Yes, red. That is a color. They all red. They live past here. They no let me pass. They no like me very much, but they give me pointy things when I do my job good. Many of their
he explains that, I'll say just out of character, he explains that he's seen many of their children crawling around the tunnels, like playing with each other and stuff, and he's wanted to join in sometimes, but they hit him when he does so. But this just seems like where the kobolds live, and he explains that I'll give you some hints. In this direction, you'll have to crawl through another tunnel, but in this direction, in this tunnel hallway, it leads to a room where he hears them sing a lot. So you would guess it's like a ritual room, that sort of thing, to the right of this tunnel. And further down at the end, he says that he doesn't know what it is, but he sees like glowing lights and like a locked door at the end of this tunnel, and sometimes it smells funny. Like he describes like acidic sort of smell.
It doesn't sound like they're too friendly to him. Maybe we can use him.
You think I should not give him the pointy thing?
We had trade.
Maybe he gives you pointy thing if you come with us. We your new masters now.
He crawls to the corner of the room. It's like that scene of like when Bilbo was like talking to Gollum, and Gollum is like trying to like have rational thoughts. So he's like, he punches himself in the face and everything.
I think I do my job for master.
But then he like talks to himself.
But they give you pointy things too. They give you pointy things and they no hit you. You can talk to them. Yes, but what if they hit me later? They tried to trick me. No one is smarter than Vrakdos.
He turns back to you guys.
I come with you. You all work for me. You do things that I want you to. You give me pointy things, and I tell you things. Yes? Trade.
No.
Deal. No deal.
You come with us. You do what we tell you, and we give you things for good behavior. We won't hit you like they do. You get revenge on them for hitting you.
What revenge mean?
It means you hit them back. Harder. They don't like you. That's why they hit you. They're cowards.
Coward. Yes. That must be their name. Yes, they hit me. I want to hit them too, but I never. I come with you I come with you till I don't feel like it. Yes. Trade.
Fine. But you're gonna help us if we get into a fight.
And I draw my morning star and I point it towards him.
He looks in awe at the various pointy objects on your morning star, because it's really that's a mace with pointy things on the end of it. So
the image that I posted in the Discord, that's like what my weapon looks like, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Large two-handed morning
but
star.
He'll agree to come with you guys, but you see he looks very cautiously, and he says he'll stay in the back.
I'll give him my dagger.
He takes it and adds to his belt.
And we'll be able to tell you many other places where you can find shiny things. And Lady Utara is thinking of all the dead kobolds outside and their daggers and all that in the pile that the troll had.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with us. We have lots to give you.
He
music
nods.
gets all peaceful.
He nods, but he points a dagger at you all and is like,
Vrakdos smarter than you all. Don't you know? Try trick that Vrakdos.
I point my morning star at him. I say,
You don't try to trick us.
I'm like holding it over my head, like at him.
He just growls at you and starts crawling to lead you guys, essentially.
Oh, you rat thing. There's one of you and 6 of us. What are you thinking? She says as she moves forward.
6
people.
What is 6?
Varicose go first.
Yeah, the thief will lead the way.
Oh, let's let the rat guy go first in case there's...
Oh, yeah. Good call.
He said he wants to go to the back. It seems like
he did say that.
He's coming with you guys, but it seems like he's scared. That sort of thing as you guys move towards the tunnel.
Oh, Harbor will keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he's not nefarious or anything like that. He's literally just scared of like whatever.
He's escaping. He's gonna backstab us.
He disappeared. Get him.
Fury, you guys once again, to your horror, have to crawl through another cramped jagged stone tunnel and stuff. But
yeah,
you hear to your right, Fury, as you're crawling through, you hear like chanting, and I don't think any of you guys can understand Draconic, but it's like sounds like a reptilian. It's like combined with hisses and deep guttural sounds, but it sounds like singing, like harmonic chanting. to your right.
My right or their right?
Lady
Well, this
Utara,
direction.
the wizard understands Draconic.
Oh,
Lady
okay.
Utara, yeah.
It'd be something along the lines of like, through smoke and ash, our queen, our five-headed queen, we beseech this to you, that sort of thing.
Morning
Nah,
prayers.
it's just an illusion.
Morning prayers to their good deity.
I get down on my stomach and I go.
So Churi looks
As
back
I
and
start
goes,
crawling through.
do we go forward or do we go up?
Yeah, let's go this way.
Go forward?
Rakdos explains that the way forward leads to that room where he smells like that foul-smelling acidic smell, and it's a locked door. And then to the right is like that area where they do the singing room, that sort of thing. Oh, and if you understand Draconic, if Lady Utara does, Vrakthos means fool in Draconic. He says they named him that.
Makes sense. He's an abused servant. Do we need to make dexterity checks as we're climbing?
Yeah, every
through
time
here?
you're crawling through these tunnels, I was just about to say that. Every time you crawl through these tunnels, it's a dex check.
Okay, I got a
12.
15 for Siegfried.
Thanks, Anthony.
I was about to say it anyway, so don't move your token just yet. This is a locked door.
Oh, I succeed on both characters.
Nice.
Based.
And Churi doesn't have to, right? Because she's a halfling.
Yeah, sure, he doesn't have to. Any humanoid-sized creatures have to make a dex check, DC 12, to not...
It's a cool thing to do, to just give the players with smaller characters a benefit.
I fail, and then -1. I fail. 2 more.
God damn.
Lady Utara tells you that there's a tunnel.
Crawling is killing me.
Leading to the south.
Yeah, you do see an open... it looks very narrow. Only Shuri would be able to, like, make it through, but it seems like a small... It probably, like, was some sort of, like, sewer-esque system at some point, but the water has since dried up. But, yeah, there's, like, a little...
10-minute warning, by the way.
Oh, yeah, for our light.
Well, this is for... We have 10 minutes until you have to go.
Yeah, I have to go a little after 12.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's why I said it's probably going to be like a 2-shot. It's fine.
No. The boss is in this room.
So what are you guys doing? Are you going to the ritual room, or are you going to this, like, locked door?
What seems the most dangerous?
This way.
We'll check the door for traps first, at least, to make sure that door, should we want to go that way.
Good idea. Make me a wisdom check with advantage. Either wisdom or intelligence, whichever one desired.
She's not great in both of them. So. Oh, no. But with advantage, right? Whew.
Yeah.
15. Yeah,
Yes.
So you're able to disable it. You see there's a small... it's disguised with, like, rocks that have been placed around it, but you see a small little tin bucket that contains mass amounts of, like, beetles and, like, ravenous small little bugs, and it was basically attached to this doorknob. So whenever somebody opens it, you get dropped basically a bug swarm on top of your head.
Oh boy,
that's just disgusting. Ew.
That's very kobold.
So,
but yeah, you're able to pick this. Well, you're gonna pick the lock. I'm not gonna make you make a roll for it because you're a thief.
So we have that option at least.
Yeah.
So shall we go through the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. This looks like a giant boss fight room.
It's a good point to wrap up the session at.
Right as the torch goes out, we see...
Oh, what is that?
Dun, dun, dun.
The torch is still up for 25 minutes.
All right. Yeah, so just to explain for everybody that is that I think only your characters failed that dex check for the tunnel again.
No, both my characters, yeah.
Yeah, so like jagged stones, one of them like sinks deep into your arm and is actually gushing with blood, that sort of thing. It's not like mortal, but yeah, you're taking it hurts quite a bit to crawl through these jagged tunnels. Rakdos kind of cowers at the pungent odor, but as you guys open this door, it's this strong citrusy, like acidic smell that makes your nostrils tingle. As you see a vat, there is like feces, like ripped apart bug carcasses and like various other things. There's like some sort of weird sludge on the ground, but you see there's a cauldron essentially on top of this like stairwell at the end of the room, and it has this like foul smelling greenish blue sort of substance inside of there. It is brimming with magical energy. You don't even have to cast detect magic. Anybody who is magically inclined can sense the magic coming off of this sludge.
And there's no other creatures in this room?
Not in this room, no.
The boiling pot is the creature. It's just like Auntie makes. And I go over and I stir it.
Yeah, you
It's a cauldron golem.
It's a soup monster.
You feel like a very strong tingling. I don't think you take damage, but you probably don't want to just jump in there. It's like a very strange sensation that I don't think there's a description for it. That sort of thing.
I may be an orc, but I don't take a bath in the soup.
To explain,
Can I do detect magic?
Yeah, you can do detect magic.
Yep. Let's see what. Hope that works. Oh no. Okay, maybe I can't do detect magic.
Oh, shit.
You may have to take a rest in this room because you guys are losing shit left and right.
No,
Yeah, we'll be all
first
right.
level. Losing spells.
You at least get a hint as to what this is, though. As you cast detect magic, I think the reason why you fail, that sort of thing, is that it's so much magical energy condensed into this like cauldron that it kind of makes it the spell sputter out. But being that you're a mage, this looks like a fucked up version, like a witch's cauldron to like make potions, that sort of thing.
Barthos, come tell me if this soup is done. Taste it.
He honestly, I think he crawls back in the tunnel because he can't stand the smell of this place. His nose is like way more attuned than you guys, so.
And these doors are closed, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, so
listen.
This door is locked right here, and this one is open, and it leads to a stairwell.
Let's pop the lock.
So,
they don't want us to go this way. Let's open this door.
In character, let me see how many times you can do it. So, two people. It essentially can make 2 random potions. That's all. That's the only amount of sludge that it has left to do. So most of it, you can see it's like strangely missing for whatever reason. It's like very big cauldron. Like a kobold could fit in here, maybe a kobold and half. But most of it is missing. But there's enough for 2 potions. They're random though, so you don't. You're not going to know what it does. Actually, you have a mage with you. I'll let you roll it yourself so you can see what it does.
Cool. What do we roll?
Let me see here.
Do I get a thing as a seer to like read the?
You procrastinate whether this is a good idea or not.
Yeah.
It's not harmful, I'll say that. It's just that when I describe like the weird sensation, you're touching, liquefied magical energy essentially. So it's very strange.
As a fortune teller. Well, I guess you kind of told us it makes 2 random potions, so they could be good or bad. So there's no way to really just tell.
As a fortune teller, are you asking us to drink it?
No, I was gonna say if I could like
I'll let them
tell somebody's fortune if they drank it.
Well, that'll depend upon
What they get.
You'll know that it definitely has a curse attached to it. I'll say that mechanically. It'll have a benefit.
Curse!
It'll have a benefit, but each of the 2 potions will have a curse should you choose to take 2 potions from there. And I'll let Lady Utara roll the rolls for it. So if you want to do that, it's a D8 just for a feature of the potion, and then a D12 for its benefit, and then a D12 for its curse. So essentially just like roll a D8 and then a 2D12. 4. So you pick out the first potion you pick out has that strong citrus smell. It roll me a D4 because this one depends upon what it does.
This looks like is this a World of Warcraft ability art?
1. Drinking this potion makes you immune to. Holy shit! This is actually crazy for this dungeon. For 5 rounds, when you drink this potion, you're immune to fire.
Wow.
Perfect. Yes.
But for the curse, what did you roll? A 2?
Double damage from fire.
For the curse, this is
You take double damage.
you turn into a 1 HP newt for 3 rounds.
What?
Oh.
Well, that's. I mean,
So,
it lets you still take.
You have 2 rounds of fire immunity, essentially. But for 3 of those rounds, you're a newt.
That's funny.
But the newt could crawl into interesting spaces and do interesting things given their size and all that, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. So go ahead and make those rolls again. So another D8 and then 2D12.
Would the seer like to give it a shot since they also are a magic wielder?
I shall take a look, I suppose.
Yeah, go ahead and make your.
And I would like to gather a potion.
All right.
There's our 1D8, and then it's 1D
2D12.
12. 5, 5, 1.
So the feature for the potion you pick out, Dagmar. What did you get for the D8? A 5. This potion has a sulfurous smell, and a 5 on a D12. Holy shit. Wait, no, this can't be. Yep. Wait, let me make sure I'm not tripping. Okay, alright, yeah, I read the wrong thing for sure. So for 5 rounds.
Oh, I see. You're changing it now. That's okay.
No, I didn't change it. I thought you rolled a 12 for a second. That makes you immune to all damage. But no, you didn't. You got a 5.
Sick.
So
Damn.
what you rolled for 5 rounds, you move far on your turn, and you can still take an action. So you essentially get it's a haste potion essentially. That lasts for 5 rounds. But the curse is that one
Move
of the details.
far distance for 5 rounds.
Yeah, I'll post the actual features for the potion. So by the time we pick up with this,
All right. And then what's the curse?
The curse this is actually it makes sense. These are very Kobold type potions.
Yeah.
The curse is that you have to make a DC 15 wisdom check or attack the nearest creature for 3 rounds.
Oh, great.
So it's essentially like cocaine. It's like the vibe that I'm getting. It's like magical cocaine. It hypes you up to the point where you can move fast, all that sort of stuff, but you're hyperactive. So
and within the bubbles, the ingredients bubble up the title, as we probably should end there because it's about to be 12 o'clock Cheryl's time.
Yeah, it's like the screen goes black as you reach down. There's multiple potion bottles, glass potion bottles, and you reach it down into this cauldron, and as the glass beaker covers the camera and cuts it to black, we see Songspire Caverns. 7 empires show up on the screen.